Hello class 4 students, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. I am your science teacher Sila and today we will start your 5th unit which is Workforce and Energy and your 8th chapter Workforce and Energy. So let's get started. Learning objectives. After completing this chapter, we should be able to know about work, force and energy in the context of science. To analyze the importance of machines need for next है आप Are you doing any work if you are holding a heavy box on your head? आपको इस क्वेश्चन का अपने समझ चुके होंगे तो चलिए चैप्टर स्टार्ट करते हैं सबसे पहला टॉपिक है आपका फोर्स You already know that pushes and pulls are forces. When you push or pull something, it moves. When you throw a ball, you use force. When you hit a moving ball, you use force to change its direction. When you stop a moving thing, you use force. Thus, force can be used to move things. Look what are in the boxes to describe the action. तो यहाँ पर आपको ये पिक्चर्स दी गई हैं इसमें जो भी एक्शन होगा पुश या पुल का वो आपको यहाँ पर स्पेस जो दिया है वहां लिखना है नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट कैन फोर्स डू फोर्स कैन डू द फॉलोइंग थिंग्स क्या क्या है फॉलोइंग थिंग्स आइए देखते हैं सबसे पहला है इट कैन मेक थिंग्स मूव इट कैन इंक्रीज द स्पीड ऑफ अ मूविंग थिंग फोर्स जो है ये सभी चीजें कर सकता है नेक्स्ट हमारा टॉपिक है टाइप्स ऑफ फोर्स अब हमने ये तो जान लिया कि फोर्स क्या होता है और वो क्या कर सकता है अब इसके कितने टाइप्स हैं हम वो पढ़ेंगे देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फोर्स सबसे पहले हम डिस्कस करेंगे टू मूव यहाँ पर हमने मस्कुलर फोर्स के बारे में जाना नेक्स्ट इज ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स चीज नीचे ही स्पेस पर किसी सरफेस पर नेक्स्ट इज फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स We know that when we roll a ball on the ground, it stops after some time. The ball stops because as its surface rubs against the rough surface of the ground, the roughness causes the ball's movement to slow down and finally stop. This force is known as frictional force. तो हमने You can stop or slow down your bike by applying brakes. A bike has hand brakes and foot brakes on wheels. The brakes do not touch the wheels when the bike is moving. Slow down the bike. Frictions between the wheels and brake stop the bike. Sometimes to stop, you place your foot on the ground. The friction between the foot and ground brings uses of frictions in our daily life. We will learn in detail about friction in the next classes. Next is work. Work is done when an object is moved through a distance by using forces when we push or pull a body. Work is not done if a body is not moved from its original force, but the ball does not move, so no work is done. Its original position, so work is done. आपका next topic है simple machines. Sometimes we find that we cannot do some work with our empty hands, so we use some tools to do the work. These tools are called simple machines. We do some work with the help of some tools such as screwdriver, hammer, knife, nail cutter, etc. These tools make our work easy. There are 6 types of simple machines. सबसे पहले है lever. A lever is used to lift one or more things. Pliers, tongs and nutcrackers are some examples of these machines. Next is pulley. A pulley is made from a wheel and a rope. It is used to raise, lower or move a load. It is used to draw water from the well, to hoist a flag or to lift a weight in a crane, etc. Next is wheel and axle. Wheel and axle is made up of two circular objects in which one object is bigger than the other. One is a wheel and other is an axle. Giant wheel and bicycle pedals are some of the examples of wheels and axle. Next is inclined plane. It is a slope. It makes it easier to lift something heavy. Instead of lifting something heavy straight up, you can push it up on an inclined plane with less force. Next is wedge. Wedge has sharp edges on one side and blunt on the other side. It is used to cut or split objects. Knife and axe are some examples of wedges. Next is screw. It is a thin cone with a spiral ridge or thread running around it. Next आपको दिया है यहाँ boost your brain. Machines like cars, cranes and computers are complex machines. Complex machines are a combination of two or more simple machines. Next topic है आपका energy. Energy is the capacity to do work. We need energy to do various kinds of work. Sources of energy. Things from which we get energy are called the sources of energy. There are different sources of energy. सबसे पहले हम डिस्कस करेंगे solar energy. Sun is the main source of energy. The energy that we get from the sun is called solar energy. We get heat and light from the sun. The green plants trap this energy and make food. Plants, animals and human beings use this food and get energy. We get fuel such as wood and coal from the plants. They have stored heat energy in them. Thus, the energy that we get from plants is a stored solar energy. Solar energy is also used in solar cookers and solar heaters, etc. Next is wind energy. When wind blows, it moves the blades and a windmill and produces electricity. Thus, wind is a source of energy. Next is water energy. Water can turn a wheel. Dams are built to check water from flowing down a river. Dams have gates. The gates are opened to release water with great force. The water gushes down and turns the wheels called turbines to produce electricity. Thus, water is source of energy. Next is geothermal energy. The heat stored inside the earth is also a source of energy. This is called geothermal energy. It is used to produce electricity. उसके बाद है muscular energy. Man and animals use muscles to perform all types of work. The energy stored in the muscles of human beings and animals is called muscular energy. When we turn a water wheel with our fingers, it rotates freely due to muscular energy. During pedaling our bicycle down a road, we use the muscular energy of our legs. Electrical energy. Electrical energy is most useful and convenient form of energy. Electrical energy can be produced in a number of ways. Electrical energy can be supplied through wires from one place to another easily and quickly. This energy can be converted into other forms of energy with the help of proper machines, a refrigerator, fan, motor and washing machine, etc. Turn this energy into mechanical energy. A heater and electric iron turns it into heat energy. Moving of things. If there is no change, no work is done. Machines are used to make work easier. Energy is the capacity to do work. Energy can be created from different sources. Things from which we get energy are called sources of energy. तो यहाँ पर आपका चैप्टर होता है कंप्लीट. एक्सरसाइज आप अपने आप करेंगे and we'll meet you in the next class. Till then, bye students.